Hello and welcome back to ROADTRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today's episode is day number 242 of the 365-day trivia road trip. Today and all year, we have 21-question random knowledge trivia quizzes. There's 20 questions up front. There's a question 21 tiebreaker at the end of each episode, if you need to stick around for that. Thank you for watching and good luck on today's quiz. Question number 1. Born in Florence in 1452, he worked in the Seville business that fitted out Columbus's second expedition. He led 4 voyages to the New World and touched the mainland a few weeks before Cabot and 14 months before Columbus. The new continent was named after what man? The answer is Amerigo Vespucci. Question number 2. This comedic prodigy won a role on Saturday Night Live at the age of 19, starring in popular sketches like Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood. Who is this comedian who would later go on to voice Donkey in the Shrek movies? The answer is Eddie Murphy. Question number 3. Observant Jews follow this dietary code, which forbids, among other things, the mixing of milk and meat. During Passover, what dietary code becomes more strict, forbidding, among other things, leavened bread? This dietary code we're looking for is kosher. Question number 4. In one common story, this deity creates human beings by kicking a ball of mud. What is the name of this trickster god with canine attributes who appears in many Native American myth systems? This trickster god with canine attributes is Coyote. Question number 5. The title character of this work, a young pioneer, is represented by stringed instruments, while his grandfather is represented by the bassoon. What is the name of this musical work, a symphonic fairy tale for children, which consists of a children's story accompanied by instruments standing in for characters? Another character with canine attributes, the answer is Peter and the Wolf. Question number 6. Instead of laboriously untangling it, as expected, Alexander the Great simply pulled his sword and cut through it. As the legend goes, an oracle foretold that whoever could undo what intricate knot tied by the king of Phrygia would rule all of Asia. That knot is known as the Gordian knot. Question number 7. In 1993, 18 U.S. soldiers were killed while searching for Mohammed Farah Aidid and his lieutenants in an event that would come to be known as the Black Hawk Down incident. This battle took place in Mogadishu, the capital of what country? The answer is Somalia. Question number 8. He was Frodo Baggins' friend and the only original member of the Fellowship of the Ring to remain with Frodo to the very end of the journey to Mount Doom. What is the name of this hobbit who actually carried Frodo up part of the steep slope? The full name is Samwise Gamgee, but if you just said Sam, that's acceptable. Question number 9. According to some stories, Parvati created this god, her son, out of turmeric and had him stand guard while she bathed. Shiva got angry and cut what god's head off, requiring him to use an elephant head as a replacement. This elephant-headed god is Ganesh. Question number 10. Chinese and Korean printers experimented with movable type using wood, pottery, and bronze. None of these attempts were successful, though, because of their languages, which included many thousands of characters. What German needed only 300 characters to print his first book in 1456? The answer is Gutenberg, Johannes Gutenberg. Question number 11. In 2018, the kitchens at this man's home were excavated by archaeologists after having been built over to create visitor bathrooms. Workers in these kitchens included what U.S. president's enslaved chef James Hemings, who helped introduce macaroni and cheese to America? A debt for which we are all eternally grateful. That man worked for Thomas Jefferson. Question number 12. Pirates and sailors knew that citrus juice helped prevent it, even though it would be some time before it was understood that the real need was vitamin C specifically. On the homeward leg of his second voyage, Vitus Bering died of what vitamin deficiency disease common among seafarers? The disease we're looking for is scurvy. Question number 13. One legion from this modern-day country which fought in the Uruguayan Civil War adopted a black flag with a volcano at the center. That legion from which European country became known for their trademark red shirts, which they wore during the Expedition of the Thousand? The answer is Italy. Question number 14. In 1892, within sight of the Statue of Liberty, the U.S. Immigration Bureau opened a central facility for handling immigrants on an island located in New York Harbor. What was the name of this island where many people coming to America made their first stop? The answer is Ellis Island. Question number 15. On Columbus's first voyage to the West Indies, only 2 of his 3 ships returned home to the country of Spain. What was the name of the ship that he lost on a coral reef near the northern coast of Hispaniola? He lost the Santa Maria. Question number 16. The Greek Civil War, which ended in 1949, was one of the first proxy wars in this longer period of tension between the US and the USSR. What name was given to this period of tension that was marked by the creation of NATO and the Warsaw Pact? That was known as the Cold War. Question number 17. After this ceremony, a boy can be part of a minyan, or a prayer quorum, and wear tefillin, which are black boxes containing Torah verses. What is the name of this coming-of-age ceremony for a Jewish boy, usually celebrated at age 13? That ceremony is known as a bar mitzvah. Question number 18. This novel takes place in the religious totalitarian Republic of Gilead, and according to the epilogue, it is transcribed from tapes by Professor Paixoto. What is this novel in which women might be classified as Marthas, econo-wives, or the title red-clad characters? Famously made into a Netflix show, the answer is The Handmaid's Tale. Question number 19. This country is home to the Sistan Basin, one of the driest regions in the world, and 2/3 of this country's water flows into the neighboring countries of Turkmenistan, Iran, and Pakistan. What is this country that is connected to Pakistan by the Khyber Pass? The answer is Afghanistan. And question 20. In typical theater, there is a so-called one of these structures between the audience and the actors, usually symbolized by a proscenium arch. Actors who speak asides to the crowd are said to be breaking what construct? If you're talking to the crowd, you're said to be breaking the fourth wall, like Deadpool does in his movies. All right, that is it for today. Thank you for watching today's episode of ROADTRIpVIA. Just before I recorded this episode, one of our viewers from North Carolina let me know that she received her road trip kit in the mail. So she was the first person to receive a road trip kit, obviously besides me. The rest of them will be scattering in over the rest of the week, and I've got a bunch more to box up and ship out this weekend. Thank you to everybody who is submitting quizzes for the Quizlet Challenge. They are going to come in very handy towards the end of next month. So if you want to get in on this and win one of these road trip kits, go to the Facebook page. All the rules and details are there. Here's question 21 for today. Georgia, the last of the 13 colonies, was established as a colony in the year 1732. This was how many years after the founding of Jamestown in Virginia? Do some quick math. Jamestown was founded in 1607. That means it was roughly 125 years after that Georgia was founded. All right, that is it. Thank you again for watching. Thank you to everybody who's submitting quizzes. Remember, if you want to get in and win one of these free road trip kits, you can do that by going to the Facebook page, checking out the rules, checking out the guidelines, and emailing me. It's super easy. It's definitely free. All I need are 2 quizzes, 2 random knowledge trivia quizzes with questions about any subject you want. Email them to me, and I will send you one of these road trip kits. Thank you. See you tomorrow.